Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, PocketWhimsyCo. I don't know if we actually ever did like an proper introduction, but these are the business cards that Kate made us. They're super cute. But yeah, we just basically do like stickers, stationery, that kind of thing, and it's something that we just really have been enjoying doing lately, and we're not the best at it, and we're still learning, and it's still a lot of fun, and everybody's been so nice, so it's been great. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Basically, I just wanted to film this video. This is kind of spontaneous actually, but I have been freaking out. I don't know if anybody else is like this, but it's August, middle to end of August, so that means that it's time to pick out your 2026 lineup. And I really get stressed out around this time of year because I'm always like, oh, do I want to try something new? Do I want to try something that's trendy? Do I want to go with something that I know that works? So I have a couple of my archive planners here that I just kind of wanted to go through, and I just really wanted to like ramble. So if these kinds of videos aren't for you, totally get it. Don't worry. I'm going to be doing an updated flip of my pocket rings coming up here shortly, and just like a refresh of like the deco and making it more like Halloween, and just like talking about what works and what doesn't work. So you can look forward to that. But yeah, this is just me ranting about planning and what I want out of a planner and what did work and it's just a whole rant basically. So buckle up. First things first, I have tried numerous sizes over many years. The ones that have worked the best, I think I will start with. So that has been, oh my gosh, she's so dusty because I just pulled this out of storage, but oh my gosh, that's a lot of dust everywhere. Is the Hobonichi Week. So as you can see, this is the 2023 one. I had a 2022 and a 2021, but 2023 I think was honestly my best year as far as like planning and journaling and everything. So that one is the best one. And then I have this is really ugly as well. This is Astrology, and I did bullet journaling in it, and I was trying out like what I had originally wanted to do was like try out layouts for the Hobonichi A6 Techo, which is the one that I have right here, and it didn't work out. It really, like there's some cute spreads in it, don't get me wrong, like I really do, like I love A6 size. It really is like works well for my needs and everything like that, but I don't know, I just didn't vibe with it. This is the English version, so this is also from the year 2020, so as you can imagine, there is a lot of blank spots in this from where there was like just not a lot happening. Wonder why. And as you are probably familiar with, the A6 Hobonichi is a lot more minimal than the actual like the Japanese version, and that's what I had originally thought that is what I had wanted, and now I'm kind of thinking that I need maybe a little bit more structure. So again, with these are some beautiful decos, by the way. These are from Faded Chronicle. I think this one is from Planner Monkey Co, and then these ones were from Opal and Fern. And then I kept some things in the pocket here, like ID card, and I think it was my tarot card for whatever the week was, I'd keep in the front. And then I made a sticky note dashboard here, and then tipped in some vellum from, it's not Caffeine and Paper Coat, it's Sweet Freckle Designs, but not Sweet Freckle Designs. I'm terrible at this. But anyways, I made it cute, and I really did enjoy planning in this. And as you can see, it was a lot of fun. And so I really like made it my own. And I like that. And I think what I need is something where I have a little bit of structure, but enough that I could do like a little bit of like bullet journaling. And I think that's where like I end up being the most happy and the most productive, because as you can see, so I love paper test designs, and so I was so excited to get my hands on her weekly, and I was pretty much like midway through the year on this, and I was like already looking at this like, oh yes, I'm so excited. But I think it ended up being a little bit too structured again for me. Like, it's beautiful, it's minimal, it's gorgeous. I loved the monthlies, but the weeklies I think ended up just being too structured. And I know I could have used this like calendar section or the timed daily section differently, but it's just how it kind of ended up that I used it as what like its an intended purpose. But as you can see, I definitely like trailed off at some points, and I tried to go back to it because it's just so pretty. And I really wanted to do, what I was most excited for was having the nose pages in the back, because I really wanted to do more like daily layouts. And as you can see, like I was craving that like bullet journal kind of esque situation where I could just freeform what it is I needed. And so this part worked out very well, as you can see. Flippy. Yeah, and then we kind of trailed off again towards the back, and just a whole bunch of sticky notes in the back. And so like I really love this. Like I do love the compact size of this. Like I definitely find that I'm happy with the week size, but then at a certain point, like I'll start off really happy, and then I will get to the point where I'm like, I just want more space. So I then decided that I wanted to try a B6 Slim, because I had seen some YouTubers on here and some like other like planning. I had a whole bunch of stuff in this pocket, by the way. They had taken the B6 full year of paper test designs planner, and then they cut it down. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I could totally do that. And let me tell you, cutting it down, wow. I did it. So a lot of people were saying like they took it to like like an industrial cutting place, and like, you know, and they got them to cut it down for them. But I was like, no. Like, how hard can it be? I'll cut it at home. Wow. It took me forever, because not only are you just like slicing through it, but then you also don't want to slice off like the weeklies. So I like folded the weeklies over, and so it got pretty like fluffy. So as you can see, I didn't actually end up really using it that much. I filled it out Christmas time. I started in the back, and I just started like filling it with goodies and stickers, and I was really happy with that. But I think having the weeklies, because like how it's divided, if you're not familiar with this layout, this is a really bad example. I'm really struggling here. But how it's laid out is that you'll have like your month on 2 pages here, and then it'll go to a blank page, and then it'll go into a weekly with the folded over dates on the side here, and then it'll go into like 6 or 7 pages of just like blank paper, grid paper, that you can just, you know, journal in. And that's what I did, but I ended up getting stressed out. I don't know if this happens to anybody else, but I get very stressed out with planning and journaling, because I'm just like, oh, it's not as good as it could be, and you know, and then I just stress myself out, and I just end up giving up. But I did really enjoy it. Like it is a cute size. Like this is a book size. and it is so cozy to like hold in your hands, especially this leather cover too. This is by Elysian Papers. She was so sweet, so kind. And so like I love holding it. I love holding it. It's squishy, it's cute, it's cozy. Like I can curl up on my couch and journal, and that's what I like a lot. These were the embroidered charms that I mentioned in my last video. They're very, very cute little toadstool. So fall. Yes. Anyways, so moving on. I was like, that didn't work for me. So I ended up then switching. This was like mid-year last fall. I ended up going with the Chronicle notebook. So this is by Faded Chronicle, and it's such a beautiful brown. And so I took like different art prints and things, and I would slot it into the cover here, and I had it in my traveler's journal, and it's very, very cute. But again, like it had the weekly, so it had the monthlies at the start, and then it goes into the weekly, and then it has like a couple pages afterwards. And so like I can't really keep up like every single day. I'd love to be somebody who just like I would love to have like one of those cozy morning routines where I, you know, wake up in the morning, my cup of coffee, my breakfast, I sit down and I do some like morning journaling, and you know, all is right with the world. But I'm not. Like I'm pretty anxious when I wake up, and so I'm just kind of like I just want to like completely zone out. Like I want to, you know, drink my coffee and melt my brain and get ready for the day, and then go to work and not have to worry about, you know, sitting down and like making things pretty. And I mean, I know that shouldn't be my first thought, but if things are pretty, then I'm more likely to use them. I know that about myself. I am a vain creature. So yeah, so I did really enjoy using this. Like again, like it like the paper, the look of it, like the feel of it, it's just so freaking cute, and I do love it. It's just those daily pages after the weekly that really kind of screw me up, because I don't want to journal every single day, and I don't want to be stressed that I'm leaving like blank pages behind. And I know I should embrace the blank pages, and for the most part, like I do, but yeah, still. But that's okay, it's cute. So I guess that kind of brings me into like what I'm currently using this year, which I've already done a couple like flip throughs of. I have my pocket rings, I have my personal rings, and personal rings didn't really work as far as a planner, mainly because it's a big brick, and even though it is so squishy and so lovely, and I love my bricks, I really do. It just wasn't something that I found myself flipping through and picking up and wanting to use more like as a planner. Like I definitely use it for hobbies and things like that, and I do love it for that. And so I think I'm gonna take a couple sections out and add maybe some more hobby journaling items in there, because there's just so many inserts for personal rings out there, and I want to use them all. Sorry, there's people running up and down the hallway and acting very, very excited. So sorry, to get back into it. Pocket rings, I've actually really been enjoying, and I haven't been feeling as stressed using it as I thought I was going to. Like I thought I was just like, I had hopped on the bandwagon of like the pocket rings, and I was setting it up because I was like, oh yes, I really want to, and I'm really excited, and everything looks so cute, and everybody has such creative ideas, and you know, I love the look of it, and it's cute, it's compact, that's what I want. But I did fully expect for me to use it for, you know, a couple weeks and then completely fall off the wayside. And you know what? I kind of have. Like I'm not perfect at all, but I have been trying to keep up with it. And I think because it is smaller, I am able to pick it up and feel like there's not as much of a commitment issue, which is nice. However, I find that I am my most productive when I have a journaling aspect in my planning. I'm not somebody now who can have two separate journals and like a journal and a planner and whatnot. I realize that about myself now. I had originally set up my passport as a planner. I have now put in a road trip insert, and I think I'm going to try to use it for like road trip journaling. So that's how I'm going to be using that one. I told you this is going to be just like a whole rant. Like, I have no idea. Like, I just needed to like get my thoughts out. And Kate is very happy with her little teeny weeny sketchbook as her journal, and she is very content. And if she wants to do some planning, or she wants to put like a monthly calendar in there, she does. It's so cute. There, like, she has a flip through on the channel if you haven't already seen it, but like, she is so satisfied with that, and she will probably use that until the end of time. Like, she was already like, yeah, I went to the store and I bought like 3 more, so I have them on my shelf now, so that when I'm finished one, I can just go right into the other. And I'm so jealous of that. Like, it is so peaceful and so lovely. But I'm a wingnut, so I have to like jump around. So I thought about going back into my TNs. I've got 2 standard size traveler's notebooks. This one I'm using as just like an everyday journaler, so I've just got stickers in there and then just like pen on paper, and it's very not super aesthetic. I mean, I think it looks great, but I don't know how much I would be able to share on the internet. This one is my memory planner. So this has been going since like 2022. And I clearly don't have that many memories that I need to keep track of. But I do enjoy filling it out, and I do enjoy making her thick and chunky. So that's something that I do want to keep up with. Like, I love the traveler's journals too. I feel like I've said I love every single planner that I have here, and I do. So basically what I'm saying is I have no idea what I'm going to do for 2026. I'm so stressed about it. I have looked at the Faded Chronicle, the dated planner that she's coming out with, that she now has pre-orders for. I have looked at it and I am tempted to go back. I know that it probably won't work for me, but I just loved it so much. I think it's so cute. I have looked at Nicole Josephine. She has a B6 planner, undated planner, and it is so just fall vibes, and I am here for it, and it is so adorable. I have never used a B6 size before. I've used a B6 Slim, but I've never used a B6 size before. And I'm kind of like, I have so many leather covers. Like, for these A6 planners, I have so many covers: Moterm, Chic Sparrow, Naya Papery, if you name it, I probably have it. And I feel really guilty over the fact that I have like an extensive collection of all these covers and I'm not using them. So then I feel stressed about that. But yeah, back to what I'm thinking of as far as planners. As I said, it was the Nicole Josephine, the B6 planner, the Faded Chronicle. I've looked at the Hobonichi A6. I thought about going back to the Techo again. I thought, why not get a Weeks again? Because at the very least, I know that I will be in it every day as far as planning goes. There's a couple of different ones. I've looked at Planner Monkey Co. I've looked at her undated planners, the Freely Planned, and I thought, I don't know, I feel like I need just a little bit more structure. I think my ideal planner would be, like, I do really love the layout of the dated planner of the Faded Chronicle, and I think I would want to try being in standard size again, but she has the notes pages behind the weeklies again. And everything's like sectioned off that way, and I just don't know if I could do it, if I could handle the stress of leaving like unfilled pages or not like being motivated to fill everything out. I've also looked at Sterling Ink. She has will apparently be dropping personal rings inserts, like pre-cut inserts, monthly, weekly, daily. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. I could go back to personal rings, even though I know it's probably not a good idea. But and I think this is something that maybe like other creators or other like small businesses struggle with, is like, we want to make stuff for everybody, but you also understand that some of the stuff, like some of these planners are trendy planners, and if you make content or you talk about it or you make stickers specifically for those trendy planning styles, they do a lot better. And so I don't want to really stress myself out by being like, oh, I need to get whatever's the most trendy. Like I still will, but I kind of want to do it as low commitment as possible. Like as I talked about with the pocket rings, I tried to find a planner cover that was, you know, not gonna be $150. You know, I tried to find just either free printables or like, you know, only a couple of inserts that I knew that I needed and that I would actually use, versus, you know, going out and just like spending hundreds and thousands of dollars on a planning system that I'm not going to use because I've already been there, right? Like I already have, as I said 30 seconds ago, like I already have all of I have the stationery and the journal covers and the washi tape and the stamps and the whatever. And I love it all. It's a hobby. So I want to enjoy my hobby. But I don't want to be stressed. And I'm finding that I'm running into that a lot more, is that I am getting stressed about not silly things, because this isn't silly to me. This is, you know, how I control my sanity. And when things start adding to the insanity, it's kind of like, okay, let's take a step back and think about what needs to be pared down. So I do want to try simplifying. I just don't know where to start. So yeah, that's kind of my planner rant. I don't really know exactly where I'm gonna go from here. Don't even know if I'm gonna post this video, honestly. It's just helping really to get my thoughts and feelings out there. I do want to try something that I feel like I'm going to enjoy, or something that I'm going to look forward to. I just am not entirely sure what it is. And I feel like August, having all this stress in August about like what the end of the year is going to be like, or like what planning system to use for 2026. I just feel like I can't really enjoy the moment anymore, you know? And I think that's what I need to go back to. So either I just leave it and hope that somebody's gonna have a planner available that I can use for 2026, or I just say, you know what, I'm gonna try. I'm going to do the Faded Chronicle, or I'm gonna do the Nicole Josephine, the Forest Planner. You know, I'm gonna do the Hobonichi Techo, and I'm just gonna try. And if I end up not liking it in 3 months, I need to just say, okay, that's all right. We're moving on to the next thing. The next thing that we're going to be interested in or find joy in. And I think that's how I'm going to be a productive planner going forward. So fingers crossed. But yeah, so I think I'll just wrap it up now, because otherwise I'll just sit here and go, planning. And I don't think anybody wants to listen to me talk anymore. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for, if you did end up watching, if you tuned out within 30 seconds of this video, I so don't blame you. But if you've stayed this long, thank you. I appreciate you listening to my rant. I don't know if this is a super common problem. I know people talk about planner burnout at all, but I would really love to know if there was any planners that you guys found, you know, that motivated you to keep going, or you found like I think that planner piece is a bit of a myth, but if there is something that you found that works for you and works well, or just like inspired you to get back into it, I would really love to know. I'd really love advice because I'm driving myself crazy, and I'm also driving Kate crazy, because I'll talk about it with her and she doesn't know what I'm talking about because she's just so happy with her sketchbook. I'm very jealous of her. But anyways, okay, well, thank you so much, and stay tuned again for the next video that's going to be coming down the pipe. We're hoping to do more fun content on here. So thanks so much for sticking around. Bye.